Hello YouTube, this is the tutorial on how to mod your airsoft spring pistol low cap mag into a medium mid cap mag or a high cap if your magazine is big enough. First off, make sure your magazine has the sliding tool that drops this thing back all the way down so it locks into place so you can put the BBs in. If it does not have that sliding tool, then you cannot do that. Cannot use this mod in there. So let's get started. Items you'll need will be magazine itself, a nice screwdriver. I happen to use the screwdriver you get with low grade AEGs because they're very good for Phillips heads. A box cutter or a razor blade, something that cuts very nicely. Speed loader and BBs, that's just for the finished product, so don't worry about that right now. So let's get started. First, undo your magazine till it's bare. This part you can just watch while you're doing it. So take it off, set it aside to a place where you won't lose it. And now all of a sudden you'll see your spring is up. Put that right next to that also so you don't lose that. And unscrew your magazine. So one, and the last one, and it's done. Now put your screws somewhere safe so you don't lose them. When you open it up, the first thing you're gonna see is this big lead weight. Put that aside, you won't be needing that unless you wanna make your magazine regular. And this black piece with the tab on it, set that aside also. Now, mine happened to come with some iron piece, so put that aside. Now you have your basic 2 shells of the once mighty magazine. So this is where your box cutter or razor comes in. Take it fully extended and cut a groove inside. Now measure it first to make sure that the sliding tool, when it goes all the way down, does not block that. As you can see, I've already done it for you right here. So my sliding tool happens to fit perfectly to where it does not block it. So do that on both ends until it's perfectly round and so that BBs can easily flow through. And then now, that's where the bottom part is. Fin part of your mag. On this part of your magazine, to give you good perspective, on the back side, on the top, you're going to want to either drill a hole or cut it out right there to the opening so that your BBs can pour in. And make sure BBs flow through both of them. Just put a BB in there, just shake it around and make sure a BB comes out. Both anyway, doesn't matter. So that's done. Now let's put it back together. The lead weight, you won't need anymore. Lead or iron, doesn't matter what you want to call it. Set it aside, you won't be needing that. I'm putting back my little metal piece in there. My spring can wait. And I'm putting this little mechanism back. So now, I'm going to close my magazine. And now that's in perfectly. So now my slider is still in there, but it's still good. Now, take your spring and slide it in. Now your spring's there. And now re-screw your magazine together so that it's basically your magazine again. Take your other screw, re-screw it. There we go. Alright, we're good. Now take, mine has a bottom piece to it, so put your bottom piece back on. This may be a little tricky at first, but it's actually very easy. It's one of the easiest parts to screw back in. Screw goes in very fast. Sorry about the screws. They've been going a little long. So now do that. Make sure your mag still works. Make sure it still goes up and down like it should. And now tighten a little bit more the magazine. Tighten the bottom a little more since it's very loose. And you're done. There you have your mod. To load it, take your speed loader or just pour your BBs in. Pop it out through the back hole. For video's sake, I won't load them all in, but my mod holds up to 60 BBs in it. As you can hear, that's about 40-30. All you do is slide it down till it locks into place. Tip it over, bring it to the bottom, shake it a little bit, close it. I don't know if you can see that, but there are BBs in there. Yes, it doesn't load to its full potential. It loads about 3 to 4 less, but in a game, when you run out of BBs, instead of your friends, what they'll be doing is taking out their magazine and feeding it one by one, which you still can do. That's not a problem, as you see right here. You can still load it one by one. That's not an issue at all. So it's still a normal magazine, just with a modification. So when you run out of BBs, just take it, slide it all the way back. Shake it a little bit, and you'll get BBs. That is how you make a mod for your low cap pistol magazine. Please rate and subscribe. There will be more videos coming soon about airsoft.